In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single trophy case card in NBA 2K23 Myteam, all the way from the worst trophy case card all the way up to the best trophy case card. So the worst trophy case card, in my opinion, is going to be the Pink Diamond Tim Hardaway. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6 foot with a 6'3" wingspan, so definitely going to be undersized for the point guard spot. And stats wise, I mean, he's going to be good on the perimeter defensively, but he only has a 40 interior defense and a 30 block. So defensively, I mean, this card really isn't going to be the best. And then offensively, he can't dunk the ball. So only 25 driving dunk, 25 standing dunk. Definitely going to be a massive flaw for this card. So overall, I mean, he's definitely not a terrible card. I don't think any of these Pink Diamond trophy cases, cards are bad, because they're obviously going to be Pink Diamonds with 10 Hall of Fame badges. So I don't think any of them are necessarily bad, but there's just going to be a lot better cards in the trophy case set. Coming in at the number 38 spot, because obviously there's 39 trophy case cards, is going to be Pink Diamond Andre Bargnani. I mean, he is going to be a really good stretch big. He's 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. He's got a 93 3 ball, 92 mid range, and tons of good Hall of Fame shooting badges like catch and shoot, blinders, amp, corner specialist, green machine, Claymore. He's going to be a really good sharpshooter, but defensively really not going to be the best, and only having 48 speed. Coming in at the number 37 spot, I can't believe there's actually that many cards once you include the Pink Diamonds, the Opals, and the Dark Matter. So Jordan Poole, I mean, he's going to be solid offensively. He's only 6'4" though at the shooting guard spot, so going to be a little bit undersized for that shooting guard position. But I mean, offensively, he's going to be decent. 91 3 ball, 92 mid range, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Not that bad for your shooting guard. And then jump shot wise, definitely not a bad release, but I wouldn't say it's anything too crazy. But this card's going to be a liability on the defensive end, being undersized at the shooting guard spot, and only having 79 steals, 69 block, 59 interior defense, and only a 75 driving dunk as well. So for me, I think Jordan Poole going to be one of the weaker trophy case cards, but overall not going to be that terrible of a card. Coming in at my number 36 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Manu Ginobili. Nothing too crazy about the card. He's just a solid shooting guard, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. Stats wise, kind of like Jordan Poole, not going to be a great defender, and only having a 75 driving dunk. With a meta of the game this year being all about defense and all about rim running, really doesn't fit the meta of the game this year. So I think Manu Ginobili going to be a lot lower on the list. Coming in at my number 34 spot, or 35, I've honestly lost count. I think it's 35, but I definitely could be wrong. Brandon Jennings here, going to be a 6'1" point guard with a 6'5" wingspan, right? A little bit undersized for that point guard position. Once again, not going to be that good of a defender. 42 block, 59 interior defense. I'm just going to kind of quickly go through the lower tier cards. Obviously, I think they're pretty decent for being Pink Diamonds. Like, they're going to be better than most like Sapphire cards in the game, that type of stuff. But for being a Pink Diamond, really not going to be the best. But coming in at my number 34 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Dikembe Mutombo. He's a center, 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. We all know Dikembe going to be a great defender, 98 interior defense, 98 block. Obviously going to be a huge positive for this card, but he only has 56 speed, 56 acceleration, and he can't shoot threes. And I feel like at this time of the year, you really got to be able to shoot that 3 ball, especially now that we're in December, almost coming up to the new year in January. So I feel like if your center can't shoot, definitely going to be a liability on the court. But I mean, defensively, obviously going to be a really good defender. Coming in on my number 33 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Antoine Jameson. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'8" with a 7'4" wingspan. So he does have a really good wingspan for that small forward position. Stats wise, I mean, he's going to be a very complete card. He's got a 93 ball, 92 mid range. Defensively going to be solid, and he's going to be decent at going to the rim as well, having Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Claymore, corner specialist, green machine, and volume shooter as well. So nothing too crazy about Antoine Jameson. Jump shot really isn't the best. It's a decent jump shot, but I really wouldn't say it's that good. Overall though, going to be a very solid shooting guard. Coming in on my number 32 spot, it's going to be the Pink Diamond Michael Finley. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, so a pretty good height for that shooting guard spot. Definitely going to be a little bit taller than most shooting guards. Stats wise, I mean, he's going to be very good offensively, 93 3 ball, 93 mid range. He's got 90 driving dunk, so he's good at going to the rim, which is going to be super nice, having Hall of Fame limitless takeoff and posterizer as well. 95 vertical, super nice as well. And then shooting badges wise, he's got pretty much every single shooting badge in the game, at least on gold. And he's also got Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, Claymore, mini magician, and slippery off ball and volume shooter as well. So overall, I mean, I think Michael Finley actually going to be a pretty decent Pink Diamond card. Coming in at the number 31 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond Allen Iverson. I think he's actually a very underrated point guard. Yes, he's only 6 foot with a 6'3" wingspan, so obviously going to be a liability on the defensive end, but at least this card can dunk. Like, he's got an 85 driving dunk, and he's actually very very unstoppable in the offensive end. Like, this card is a lot harder to guard than you think it would be. Maybe now that we have taller point guards like Magic, Penny Hardaway, Lonzo, LaMelo, it might be a little bit easier to defend, but I will say this card's still gonna be pretty good offensively. Looking at the next Pink Diamond trophy case card, actually not Pink Diamond, it's gonna be a Galaxy Opal Chris Paul at the number 30 spot. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6 foot with a 6'4" wingspan. I mean, once again, just another undersized point guard. We've gone over a lot of them, guys like Brandon Jennings, Tim Hardaway, all these Allen Iverson, Chris Paul. A lot of these shorter point guards going to be lower on the list. I don't think they're necessarily bad cards, just really not going to fit the meta this year, where you want to have somebody that's going to be a really good rim runner and somebody that can play some elite defense. Chris Paul obviously going to be a Galaxy Opal, but in my opinion, going to be the 30th best trophy case card. Coming in at the number 29 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Zach Randolph. I think he's going to be a very solid power forward. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's just going to be a very complete card who actually has a pretty good jump shot, and he's going to be really good at finishing around the rim, having an 85 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk, and he's also going to be a great rebounder as well. So for me, the Junkyard Dog is going to be the 29th best trophy case card. Looking at the next one here is going to be Pink Diamond Rashard Lewis. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. I mean, this card, I will say, like, stats and badges wise, he's definitely going to be pretty solid, like 95 3 ball, 94 mid range. He's got Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, dead eye, guard up, and he's got gold limitless range and green machine as well. So I mean, the card offensively definitely going to be a bucket, has a good jump shot, and 6'10" at small forward, obviously going to be pretty nice to have. So coming in on my number 27 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Steve Nash. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan. I remember earlier in the year, a lot of people are telling me this card's actually very elite. I would say he's pretty decent, one of the better shorter point guards in the game, because he is 6'3" with a pretty decent jump shot and the normal leaner as well. He's got a 94 3 ball, 92 mid range, and he's going to be super fast and a really good playmaker, having tons of Hall of Fame playmaking badges, including the gold clamp breaker and the gold quick first step as well. Coming in at the number 26 spot, almost at the number 25 spot, is going to be Pink Diamond Peja Stojakovic. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'9" with a 6'11" wingspan. The card's going to be an absolute sharpshooter, 97 3 ball, 96 mid range, and that's pretty much all the card can do. He obviously has tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges, amped, blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless range. You guys get the point. He's gonna be able to knock down threes at a very high level, but other than that, really isn't gonna be anything too crazy. Coming in at the number 25 spot, pretty much not halfway into the list, but almost halfway into the list here, is gonna be Richard Hamilton. He's a shooting guard, small forward, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. I think he's gonna be a really good two-way shooting guard, at least on the perimeter. He's gonna be a very solid defender, and he's gonna be an absolute sharpshooter, just like a guy like Peja, having tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges with a 92 3 ball and a 95 mid range. And jump shot wise, he has the Kuzma upper. I think the Kuzma base is better than the upper, but overall going to be a pretty solid jump shot, and does have the Pro 2 leaner as well. Looking at the next Pink Diamond trophy case card is going to be Kyle Korver, and we're going over another sharpshooter, 6'7" sharpshooting shooting guard. He's got a 98 3 ball, 96 mid range, and once again, just like Peja and just like Richard Hamilton, he is going to have tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges and every single shooting badge in the game on gold. But other than that, just like those two cards, really isn't going to be anything too crazy on the offensive or defensive end besides shooting threes. But overall, I think he's going to be a very solid trophy case card. Looking at the Jeremy Lin here, the Pink Diamond, he's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'5" wingspan. Defensively, this card's actually not that bad. He's got 88 steal, 88 lateral quickness with an 88 perimeter as well, and then 92 speed, 92 acceleration. So he's going to be pretty fast, and he can dunk the ball at a very high level, having an 85 driving dunk, 90 vertical. I would say he's probably the best point guard we've talked about so far, at least for the trophy cases. Looking at the next one here is going to be Pink Diamond Elton Brand. He's a power forward center, 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan. So he's got a really good wingspan, at least for that power forward position. And stats wise, I feel like we're starting to get to some pretty elite cards. Obviously not going to be anything too crazy. Like, I'd say Elton Brand, he's got 96 strength. He's going to be a very all-around solid power forward. Definitely not going to be anything too crazy. Next on the list here is going to be Pink Diamond Wally Szczerbiak, another sharpshooter. We talked about guys like, Richard Hamilton, Peja Stojakovic, Kyle Korver. He's going to be another really good sharpshooter. He's 6'7" at the shooting guard spot. He's got a 94 3 ball, 94 mid range. Pretty good release on him. It might not look the best with his default swing lower base, but he does have the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner as well. So this card can actually move a little bit, and his defense really isn't that bad, having 85 steal, 86 lateral quickness with an 85 perimeter as well. Talking about the next trophy case card here on the tier list is going to to be Pink Diamond Jermaine O'Neal. He was really, I would say, kind of overrated when the game first came out, because I really thought this card was going to be insane of how good his Galaxy Opal was from 2K22, but I will say this card was definitely a little bit underwhelming when I first got him. He is 6'11" though, with a 7'3" wingspan. I do think he's going to be better at the power forward spot, but the main flaw with this card is obviously going to be his jump shot. Like, if you guys have played against this card or used this card, you will know this jump shot is honestly one of the worst in the game. So I'd say for that reason, he's definitely going to be a lot lower on the list. Looking at the next trophy case card here on the list is going to be Pink Diamond Steve Francis. Now, he's going to be a really good rim runner. He's 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan. Obviously can play that point guard position. He is going to be an elite rim runner and really good at getting to the rim. 95 speed, 95 acceleration. He's got 95 ball handle, 95 speed with ball, and he's going to be super elite at finishing around the rim, whether it's dunking on people, whether it's getting and one layups, or just making layups in general. He's going to be really elite at that, having a 96 driving dunk with a 96 vertical as well. I will say, just like a guy like Jermaine O'Neal, his jump shot is definitely going to let him down a lot. Like, if he had a better jump shot, he would be considered one of the best point guards in the game, but that jump shot definitely not going to be good. Coming in at the number 18 spot here is going to be Pink Diamond Brandon Ingram. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. Stats wise, he's going to be super well rounded with being a really good 3-point shooter, 93 ball, 95 mid range, and has some pretty good Hall of Fame shooting badges and a pretty decent jump shot as well. Coming in at the number 17 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Sabonis. You might think a little bit lower on the list, but he's still going to be one of the best trophy case cards in the game. He's 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan. Yes, he's going to be a little bit slow, only having 46 speed, 46 acceleration, but he's going to be a great interior defender, and he's also got a 92 3 ball with Hall of Fame catch and shoot, claymore, and corner specialist as well. So a really good giant center that can obviously shoot threes. Coming in at the number 16 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Kevin McHale. I think when the game first came out, he was a lot better at the center position, but now has kind of transitioned more into a power forward, which is going to be really nice considering the fact he's 6'10" with a 7'11" wingspan is going to make him super unstoppable at the power forward spot, being able to grab tons of rebounds and be a great defender as well. I think Kevin McHale, like I said, going to be the 16th best trophy case card. Coming in at the number 15 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Richard Jefferson. This is where we're starting to get to some very elite trophy case cards. He's 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, and obviously can play that small forward shooting guard position. This card, I will say, is one of the most complete trophy case cards in the game. The one problem with him, and the biggest problem, is definitely going to be that jump shot. Like, if this card had a better jump shot, he would be so much higher on the list, but can't put him that high because of this jump shot. It's super slow and very hard to green as well. Coming in at the number 14 spot, honestly, I'm gonna go Pink Diamond Alonzo Mourning. I think he's one of the more underrated trophy case cards. He's a center power forward, 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan, and stats wise, like, he's gonna be very, very complete. Like, yes, he has a 74 3 ball, might be a little bit low, but his jump shot's actually very easy to green with, and he's gonna be super fast, like 85 speed, 85 acceleration. He's got great athleticism stats, 95 strength, 88 vertical, and he's gonna be a great defender as well. 93 block, 93 interior defense. Overall, one of the better trophy case cards in my opinion. Looking at the Opal Patrick Ewing, I think he's going to come at the number 12 or the number 13 spot. He's going to be a center 7-foot with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got 69 speed, 69 acceleration. Definitely going to be a little bit of a flaw, but this card's player model is really, really good in game, and he's obviously going to be a great defender and a great rebounder as well. I will say he does have a 75 3 ball, but this jump shot is super, super slow and very hard to green as well. If he had a better jump shot, he would obviously be a lot higher on the list. Looking at the next trophy case card here is going to be Pink Diamond Big Z. He's a center 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan. Just like Sabonis, going to be a great interior defender, but just going to be a little bit slow, only having 44 speed, 44 acceleration, but also just like Sabonis, he can definitely knock down the three, having an 88 3 ball, 92 mid range, also having Hall of Fame catch and shoot, claymore, and corner specialist as well. I think it's number 11 spot. I'm not exactly sure. It's going to be the Pink Diamond Gordon Hayward. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'8" with a 6'7" wingspan, and he's going to be one of the more complete cards in the game, at least for trophy cases. He's going to be able to knock down threes, play some solid defense, and be decent at going to the rim as well. Nothing too crazy about Gordon Hayward, but definitely going to be all around a very good small forward. And then I think this is the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Derrick Rose. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. Obviously going to be a really good rim runner and super fast as well. 98 speed, 98 acceleration. He's got 95 ball handle, 98 speed with ball. Yes, he's not going to be the greatest defender, but offensively still going to be an absolute bucket. Coming in at my number 9 spot, going to go with another Galaxy Opal, and that's going to be the Galaxy Opal Gilbert Arenas. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan. Obviously going to be an Opal, so he's got 15 Hall of Fame badges and some very well-rounded stats as well. He's got some, really good Hall of Fame shooting badges like Limitless Range, Guard Up, Green Machine, Comeback Kid, Amped, and Agent 3 as well. Overall, I think Gilbert Arenas is going to be one of the better trophy case cards. Coming in at the number 8 spot, this is where we start getting to some very elite cards that are going to be some of the best cards at their position. First off, at the number 8 spot is going to be Opal Clyde Drexler. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. We all know what Clyde can do. He's going to be a very good rim runner, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, with also having a 98 driving dunk and a 97 vertical. Looking at the 7th best trophy case card, in my opinion, I'm gonna go with the Pink Diamond James Worthy. I know he's a Pink Diamond and Clyde's an Opal, but I think Worthy for his position at small forward or power forward is just all around going to be a little bit better of a card. Worthy's got a great jump shot, super easy to green, having that John Wall base, and he's going to be very elite at going to the rim with a 90 driving dunk, 85 vertical, and some amazing Hall of Fame finishing badges. Coming in at the number 6 spot, just barely missing out on the top 5, is going to be Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. And this card, guys, let me tell you, is one of the best, if not the best rim runners in the game, at least for the point guard spot. Like, this card gets some crazy dunking animations. He dunks on everybody, gets so many and one calls, and offensively, he is very, very hard to guard. So for that reason, definitely going to be basically in my top 5 trophy case cards and one of the best in the game. But coming in at the number 5 spot, we only got 5 trophy case cards left. So now these cards are going to be super, super elite, but it's going to be Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. He's a small forward shooting guard, 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan. And this card is just going to be an absolute beast on the defensive end. 96 steal, 96 ladder quickness, within 95 perimeter as well. He's one of the best locks in the game, having tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we are going to talk about the last Galaxy Opal, and that is going to be the Opal Anthony Davis. I think you could argue him in the top 3, but we'll talk about that in a bit. So I think Anthony Davis, in my opinion, the 4th best trophy case card. We pretty much by now know all of these cards, what they can do, at least for these top 5 or top 10 trophy case cards. We pretty much don't have to look at the stats and badges too much because we all know what a guy like Anthony Davis can do. But breaking into my top 3 is going to be Dark Matter Tim Duncan. I think it's a very close debate between him and AD. I think AD is the better power forward, but I like Tim Duncan a lot more at the center position. So I think for that reason, as a card overall, I think he's just going to be a little bit better than Anthony Davis. 20 Hall of Fame badges, 6'11" power forward, 7'2" wingspan, and he's going to be an elite defender, one of the best in the game, having a 98 block, 98 interior defense, obviously going to make him a beast on that side of the ball. And then for my second best trophy case card, a little bit surprising, it's not going to be Larry Bird. Like, Larry Bird's not going to be the best in the game. He's actually going to be the second best behind Dark Matter Dr. J. Now, I think that's a debate you could have. I think this Dark Matter Larry Bird is a bit underwhelming. I did a gameplay on him yesterday. If you guys do want to go check him out, I think he's a little bit underwhelming. Obviously, he's still going to be super good of a small forward, but for locking in, Dark Matter Dr. J and Dark Matter Tim Duncan, him being the final lock-in, I feel like he should definitely be the best card. But in my opinion, I think it's going to go to the Dark Matter Dr. J, who I think is the best shooting guard in my team and the best trophy case card. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my list, ranking all the trophy case cards from the worst all the way to the best. But hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and sub down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.